Hi guys, welcome back to the show and a very warm welcome to Series 2. I need to start by saying a proper thank you for all the incredible support throughout our first season. We built something really special together, a community of drivers who actually care about understanding what happens behind the doors of the automotive industry. And in this new series, we are taking things further. We are going deeper into trade secrets, actual ownership costs, and giving you the kind of straight clarity that saves you serious money and stress. Right now, the economic pressure out there is real. Everyone is feeling the pinch at the petrol pump, at the supermarket, the home loan repayments, everywhere you look. And because of that, a recent CanStar survey revealed something alarming. Close to half, specifically, 49% of Australian car owners admitted they delayed or skipped their scheduled car servicing because of how expensive it felt. That number again is 49%. That means nearly half the vehicles sharing the highway with you every morning are running on borrowed time and potentially posing a serious roadworthy issue. When households feel squeezed, skipping an annual service or trying to get some more kilometers on those thinning tires looks like an easy way to keep $300 or $400 in the bank account. And naturally, that leads to a big question that many drivers ask themselves. Can't I just service the car myself at home in the driveway? Now I can understand the impulse, I really can. Standing out in the wash bay as a junior those 20 plus years ago and watching the industry around me, I learned that people react to financial pressure by looking for quick fixes. You see these social media videos online making a complete brake job or an engine tear down look as simple as buttering toast for breakfast. But there is a massive difference between genuine preventative care and risky DIY repairs. While Australian states like Victoria and New South Wales do not have laws specifically prohibiting you from working on your own vehicle in your garage, industry experts like the Victorian Automotive Chamber of Commerce and peak motoring bodies strongly caution against it. There is a very clear line between what you can safely check on your driveway on a Sunday morning and what strictly belongs in a workshop in the hands of a qualified technician. So let us break down what you can safely do yourself. This is the preventative stuff that every driver ought to know. First, checking your tyre pressures. You locate the placard on your driver's side door pillar, remove the dust cap from the valve, and test the pressure with a reliable digital or analog gauge. Inflate to the manufacturer recommended cold tyre pressure, recheck, and screw the cap back on tight so dirt cannot cause any slow leaks. And do not forget the spare tyre if your vehicle carries a fifth wheel under the boot floor. If your vehicle uses a tyre pressure monitoring system, remember to reset the system on your dashboard computer after adjusting the pressures. Keeping tyres properly inflated reduces rolling resistance, saves fuel, and prevents premature tyre shoulder wear. Next on the list is keeping your windscreen clean and clear. Believe it or not, wiper blades degrade quickly under the harsh Australian sun. To replace wiper rubbers, lift the arm clear of the glass, slide out the old rubber insert, then cut the new insert to match using the old piece as a template, and slide the new rubber under the metal retaining clips. Make sure to always replace wiper rubbers in pairs for even wear times. Then, attend to topping up your washer fluid reservoir. Pull the hood release and look under the bonnet for the brightly coloured cap. It's usually yellow or blue. Fill it with clean water and a dedicated automotive glass cleaner you can buy from the likes of Autobarn, Super Cheap Auto, or Repco. Don't use any household dishwashing liquids or laundry detergents you may have laying around. They cause streaking across your line of sight. They also tend to become too bubbly most of the time and will generally create too much soap versus cleaning and drying agent. If the washer jets become clogged, clear them gently with a pin, unless your vehicle uses integrated wiper jet nozzles, in which then will require professional adjustment. Then there is checking your engine oil level. Here is the golden rule from the RACV maintenance guide. Always park your vehicle on a flat, level surface, then ensure to engage the park brake, turn off the engine and wait at least 10 minutes. Never check the oil level while the engine is running or immediately after switching it off. Giving it 10 minutes allows the oil to drain completely back down into the oil sump, giving you a true and accurate dipstick reading. Pull the dipstick out, wipe it clean with a lint-free cloth, reinsert it fully, and pull it out again to verify the oil level is sitting between the minimum and maximum indicator marks. Those 3 routine checks are fantastic and about all you should be physically performing. That's if to say you have any vehicle made within the last 10 to 15 years. They build a healthy relationship between you and your vehicle, and because, frankly, the technology of modern vehicles require a lot more than just the standard home toolbox set now. And this is where drivers get into severe financial trouble, is when they cross the line from routine inspections into actual mechanical repairs. I must note through my many sources that so many workshops regularly see vehicles towed in after owners attempted home repairs using second-hand parts, inadequate tools, or social media tutorials. I remember one instance from back in my spare parts days. The technicians and service advisor were laughing about a customer that just had his Falcon towed in, and all because he tried to perform a basic oil change himself to save $80. He bought a cheap spanner set, used the wrong socket size, and rounded off the oil sump plug completely. In frustration, he tried to force it with pliers, stripped the thread on the casing, and cracked the sump pan. What was supposed to save him a bit of cash turned a simple $285 average logbook service into a $1,500 repair bill involving a tow truck, a replacement oil pan, and hours of extra labor. And the financial stakes go way beyond immediate mechanical damage. So let us talk about warranties, insurance, and resale value. If your car is still under manufacturer warranty, attempting DIY mechanical repairs or unrecorded home oil changes carries massive legal and financial risk. Under the Australian consumer law and warranty terms, keeping a factory warranty valid requires the vehicle to be serviced according to the manufacturer's strict logbook specifications, using approved parts and qualified personnel. If an engine or transmission were to suffer a major internal failure down the track, and there is no recorded service history from a recognized workshop, the manufacturer can legally void your warranty claim. Suddenly, a $10,000 engine replacement is sitting entirely on your personal finances. This is where you need to think about the gamble of, are the savings of those first services worth the cost if this were to happen to you? Insurance policies and vehicle resale values are also directly impacted by DIY servicing. If an unapproved home modification or poorly executed repair contributes to an accident or component failure on the road, your insurer may deny your claim altogether. Furthermore, potential buyers or dealers looking to trade or purchase your vehicle on the used car market want to see a stamped, complete logbook from accredited service centers. A car with an empty service book or handwritten notes in the glove box immediately triggers red flags, potentially slashing thousands off your resale value when it comes time to trade or sell. Beyond the financial traps, we have to talk about physical safety. Modern vehicles are extraordinarily complex electronic systems, and touching certain components under the bonnet is downright dangerous. If you open the bonnet of a modern hybrid or fully electric vehicle, you will see bright orange high-voltage wiring and heavily insulated connectors. Those orange cables carry hundreds of volts of direct current. Touching or interfering with high-voltage wiring without certified high-voltage training and specialized insulated tools carries a very real and dangerous risk of severe electric shock or fatal electrocution. Then you have yellow wiring looms and yellow connectors under the dash and seats. Yellow wiring denotes the supplementary restraint system, which controls your vehicle airbags and seatbelt pretensioners. Tampering with yellow connectors or probing electrical lines with a test light can trigger an instantaneous airbag deployment right in your face, causing severe facial impact or head injuries. Even basic lighting systems have evolved dramatically. Modern vehicles no longer use $5 halogen globes you pop out with a clip. They use fully sealed LED light clusters managed by dedicated body control computer modules. Replacing or diagnosing them requires specialized diagnostic scanners and software resetting procedures that only professional workshops possess. This is why building a solid long-term relationship with a trusted, accredited mechanic like Axel Co-Mechanical or Matz Motors is the smartest financial decision a vehicle owner can make. Professional mechanics spend tens of thousands of dollars on diagnostic tools, technical training, and hydraulic hoists to work safely under a car. Essential safety systems like your disc brakes, brake lines, steering rack, suspension bushings, and fuel delivery lines should always be left to qualified experts. As the RAA technical researchers emphasize, misdiagnosing a problem at home often results in buying expensive, unnecessary parts that end up ill-fitted or damaged. Your role as a smart, informed car owner is observation and consistent monitoring. Perform a quick weekly or at least monthly walk around when your car is parked safely. You can practice by keeping an eye out for cosmetic changes like body corrosion, flaking paint, or cracked internal or external trims. Inspect your tyres for unusual treadwear patterns. Check the driveway surface beneath your engine bay for fresh oil, coolant, or transmission fluid drops. When the engine is cold, open the bonnet and gently squeeze the primary radiator hoses to check for soft spots, bulging, or micro-cracking. All these things do not mean you need to be a qualified mechanic to know what is normal for your car, and you certainly don't have to go to trade school for 4 years either. When you spot something unusual early, you can take it straight to a professional before a minor fluid seep turns into a catastrophic breakdown out on the highway. At the end of the day, saving money on car ownership is not about taking shortcuts or risking your safety on the garage floor. It is about understanding where your responsibility ends and where professional expertise begins. Clarity, proper maintenance, and professional trade knowledge beat false DIY confidence every single time. Thank you for joining me for the start of Series 2. Keep an eye on your vehicle, drive safely, and I will see you in the next episode.